Hello and welcome to the EGF College Rival Series. My name is Alex Shinkari Erdenberger, and this is my co-host, Amar Guys Nanjani. Today we are casting Hearthstone quarterfinals for the Tri-State region, featuring the University of Delaware represented by Luhu versus Rutgers University represented by Noblord. How are you doing today, Amar?
I'm great, Alex. I'm excited to be here to see these two schools compete. Before we jump into it, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Gen Game, for supporting this series. If you're local to the area, be sure to check out their website, gengame.net.
All right, we've got some great matches happening throughout the week across League of Legends, Hearthstone, and Overwatch. So to keep up to date, make sure to follow EGF on Twitter @officialegf and also to follow the stream. But for now, let's get into the match because we've started game one, and this looks like definitely an interesting deck coming out from Noblord here.
My spectate's still loading.
Oh, okay.
XD.
Well, while he's doing that, I can tell you that he has started off turn one with a Firefly, and he's holding on to Flame Geyser and Tar Creeper. So I think this is some sort of mid-range elemental mage.
Okay, I'm in. This is interesting.
Yeah. I mean, usually when we think about elemental stuff, usually we're looking at like Shaman because they have the legendary, but Pyros is incredibly powerful as well.
Yeah, Pyros is a decent card. I'm not sure if he might not actually run Pyros. Like, it's a good elemental, but overall it's a little bit understated whenever you play it. But it lets you get the elemental synergy off, which is something.
And going in, like, this is incredibly surprising just because like a lot of the mage decks that we've been seeing recently are usually Quest or Freeze Mage or some sort of weird aggro mage that has been floating around.
Yeah, this is new. And the Rogue is not playing he's not playing Quest Rogue. He's probably playing Miracle Rogue, it looks like.
Yeah. I would be running Miracle Rogue with Patches the Pirate and all this other stuff that's happening in the hand.
Yeah.
But it looks like his start is fairly slow. I mean, this Mimic Pod on 3 is definitely great. It just depends on what he's picking up here. Picking up the gadgets and ooh.
That's pretty powerful. It can be pretty powerful depending on how his turns pan out here.
I mean, at this point, it seems just like Luhu is just looking for just his cards to make those counterfeit coins good. Because as it stands right now, like his hand doesn't have a lot of gas in it. Like he's looking at maybe playing the 2/2 next turn with maybe a hallucination first.
Yeah,
but he's gonna have to try to remove that Tar Creeper there. But it will be a little hard, especially since his SI7 agent is being frost bolted here.
Yeah, Tar Creeper is definitely an annoying card to deal with because it's like you don't really feel good about trading into it because it's only like 1 power, really. Mm-hmm. But like, it's so annoying whenever you're playing a board-centric deck.
Yep. And wow, he's going to have to backstab a Viscer. That is so much resources so early on a Tar Creeper.
Yeah, like, it feels bad.
Yeah, like, as much as you don't want to do that, it feels like he might have had to. So here's a Servant of Kalamos. Wow, these are actually 3 pretty good options here. What do you think you go for?
I think the Water Ellie is probably the best overall. Tar Keeper's pretty solid too, because his opponent's playing for board, and Tar Keeper is good on board. Right. But the Water Ellie represents a lot more pressure. Baron Geddon is a maybe. Like, I feel like it won't be relevant later on because your opponent's just playing big minions. Like, I'd imagine that Luhu runs Arcane Giants. Probably Edwins and stuff. Yep. So he goes with the Water Ellie.
Oh, speaking of Arcane Giant.
Yeah, there it is.
All right. Hallucination going to pick up Mana Bind, Cryomancer, or Cabal Chemist.
These are all solid.
I mean, I don't know how I feel about the Cryomancer because, it's just a 5-mana 5/5. I think I pick up either the Cabal Chemist or the Mana Bind because either way, you're getting a fairly decent spell that can help you out. Like, especially looking at Noblord's hand. Like, if he picks up a 0-mana Flame Geyser, I think he's still happy about that because it's just backstab with upside.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. I wouldn't hate the Cryomancer here, though, just because it's a 5-mana 5/5, and you have, like, no value in your hand aside from that giant. Right. You used to go with the Chemist, which makes sense, because it's, on curve.
Yep. He's going to pick up a Pint-sized Potion. That could actually be fairly decent. I don't know how it's going to look against this Water Elemental here, but...
Yeah.
wait, if it has... Wait. Freeze any character damage by the... If it has 0 attack... Does it still freeze?
That's a good. Oh, well, freeze any card are damaged by this minion, so I suppose if it has 0 attack, then it doesn't freeze.
And speaking of finally finding that value for the counterfeit coin. Oh, and he gets another one.
Oh, good.
Oh man, we're going off, boys. Oh man, this is so good. And he's probably going to be able to play that Arcane Giant too.
If he hits like a prep at some point, he probably can.
Yeah.
The Pine-sized Potion just, it's a cycle, so that's something, right?
Oh, and he found a Cold Blood as well. He could actually
really
clear out the water alley here.
Yeah. With like no downside. That's pretty great. 2 giants.
Yeah.
If he hits like a
freezing, he needs a freezing potion.
Freezing potion. No. Okay.
Oh no. Okay. I
These
think
are
you pick
also
up the
good
water
things.
elemental.
Yeah.
All right.
If he hit like a prep there or a freezing potion, he could jam those giants and he probably just wins the game.
Yeah, I agree.
So Blaze Up Elemental looks pretty good here.
Hashtag 420 Blaze Elemental. He's gonna go in. Do you kill the 7/3 or do you kill the I guess it doesn't matter.
I'd imagine kill the 7/3 because you can value trade the 4/5 in the Auctioneer. Is he thinking about not trading?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That makes sense actually because he's got 12 the fireballs, 14. Yep. He's got some burn in his hand. He could theoretically just start hurling burn at the face, and just killing his opponent.
All right, and the Razor Petal's going to be able to find that 0 mana Arcane Giant. Those are 2 very big boys on the board. Oh Lord.
Nobblard's not dead yet, right? So theoretically he can actually win this game if he's not dead next turn. Because this is 6. This is 18 damage this turn.
Yeah.
And then next turn he finishes the job, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, here he has Blaze Caller and Flame Geyser. So, is he just going face?
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Oh wow,
right?
he just doesn't care. Wow.
So it's just like you kill me this turn or you're dead.
Yep.
And as we can see, he only has an Eviscerate.
Yeah, that sap is very bad here. Not even close to something you want to see here.
Yeah, he could fan, try to get the second Abyss or a Cold Blood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's probably gonna prep fan. That's his out.
Yeah. He has to prep fan into something because he only uses 4 damage because Patches is 1 damage and he's 9 off lethal.
Okay,
so that's not it.
Burglar.
You can get like
gonna find a fireball. Oh no, it's gonna be another Cryomancer. I think he's seen a Cryomancer on almost everything.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain.
So this means that Luhu has to make trades here because he doesn't have lethal. He could probably like. Is there anything he can do with Zeril here? There's nothing he can get off of Zeril to kill his opponent, right?
Yeah. I mean, he could get a King's Blood Poison, which allows him to draw a card, which could help him find another Eviscerate.
But then he'd also have to get like a.
Oh wow! Okay.
Oh, that actually 7/7. Didn't even notice that.
Yeah, we forgot about the Water Elemental.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's him playing to his outs. I mean, he's presenting lethal, but Noblord's just like, oh cool, I have a couple fireballs in hand. Yeah, man.
Wow.
This is still one of the most ridiculous cards in Hearthstone. Like 4 mana deals 6. Like that's so good.
It's just a strong card if it's in anything.
All right, so game 1 is gonna go over to a Noblord with his pretty cool Elemental Mage. Like that was pretty sweet. All right, we're gonna go into game 2 here. Luhu is gonna stick with his Rogue, and Noblord is going over to his Hunter deck, and it's supposed to look like being a mid-range deck.
Oh, that's a curve right there for Noblord. Yeah. Wow, Crackling Razor Maw is such an insane card.
Yeah,
like, Luhu's hand doesn't look terrible either. Like Hallucinations, like Backstab is definitely good. Fan might be okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would arguably get rid of just one Crackling Razor Maw just because you kind of had the assured kind of have a minion on 2 and looking for some like maybe an Animal Companion or even a bow on 3 so that you can continue curving out is really good.
But Crackling Razor Maw is insane. Like I honestly think it's one of the most powerful cards in the deck. It's just nuts.
Yeah, I mean, being able to turn your 1/1 Kindly Grandmother into a 1.
Oh, Luhu drew Patches again.
Oh,
2 games in a row. Poor guy.
Oh man.
So Razor Petal. I was thinking it might be a hero power backstab to play around the Razor Maw.
But Galactic Crawl is definitely pretty good here. Getting a +1/+1 is also really good. +3 attack is also pretty good.
Does the trick, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if he goes for it's probably got to be 3 attack, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Maybe he goes face. I think he's thinking about it. He trades, yeah. And that makes sense though, because your opponent just got a Razor Petal. You don't want to leave your 4/1 exposed like that.
Yep. Now looking at his hand, he's probably playing Mimic Pot on this turn. Like it's the best on curve option. Like playing Patches is not really good here, and Sap is not very good against either of these cards. Like arguably the Werewolf or the Big Bad Wolf rather, but like I don't think that's the card you want to be sapping.
Yeah. Oh, he used to play Patches. He wants to clear the board, I think. So he goes Patches, Razor Petal.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Avoids taking the face damage.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just
Stampede.
like another. Whoa!
What is this doing in his deck?
Whoa. Okay, so Stampede is a super sweet card.
Wow.
You know, for those that don't know, it's each time you play a beast this turn, add a random beast to your hand. Like you can just keep going off. Yeah, man.
That does something. Oh, so he top decked the Zeril. That gives him an easy turn 4 play.
Yeah. That's definitely really good. What poison does he get? King's Blood. That's really good.
That's a solid, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Think the Stampede comes out this turn? Stampede, Galactic Crawler?
I mean, I
Just
guess
to play
so, like there's there's no better option. I mean, you're not going to kill command the 3/2.
I was gonna say the other option is just fit in the hero power.
Yeah.
Weave in the hero power, right? Oh, is he just ignoring the Zeril?
Yeah. I mean, do you even want? Yeah, I agree because like you're not going to really give your opponent a spell. Like you don't. That's the last thing you want to be doing against a Miracle Rogue.
Definitely. Like you want your opponent to make the trades, and plus you've got like a kill command in your hand. You got a Hunter hero power. You're killing your opponent soon. So I think I like the Smork.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna pick up another poison here. That's going to be the stealth until your next turn.
That can be really good. That's actually really good with Gadgets and Auctioneer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, conceal spec.
Oh, a double of this.
Ooh, wow.
Tolver Warden. Nice.
Is this a quest? No, it can't be a quest.
No, it's not a quest. It isn't.
Yeah, we would have seen it in the opening hand. Yeah.
So this is
but
also...
now he has 2 1-drops to combine into Stampede.
Yeah, so Stampede, Macaw, Alley Cat. He's going to play Savannah Jaime next turn, though.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I agree with you. I just wanted to be hopeful.
Yeah, it's still pretty sick, though.
Yeah. All right. Eviscerate on the 3/2, definitely interesting. Ooh. He's running the Sherazin.
Yeah, this card's actually insane in Miracle Rogue. I love that card. It's great.
Yeah.
Fatal Leaf Toxin's a good card here.
Yep, there it is. There's the
coin the hallucination if he wants to.
Ooh, that's also really good too.
I don't mind waiting on it because is his opponent is dead here? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, almost.
Yeah, he has 5, 11, 13 points of damage. So I think he just goes for it.
He's going for it to set up the lethal, I guess.
Yep.
But it looks like
because even if he still has the Gadgets and Auctioneer next turn, he just unleashed the Hounds and hero powers for lethal.
Yeah.
Or no, yeah, he would need more than that, but still. Okay.
Yeah, I like this. He's saying, "Kill me right now, or else you lose." And I think it's going to be difficult for his opponent to kill him this turn.
But it still seems like it's pretty hard for. I don't know. It seems perfectly fine. Like I think he's going to be able to survive this. Like he has so many cards in hand, so many spells that he can just easily remove. Like he's removing everything here without a doubt, and then resolving 0-mana Arcane Giants.
The thing is, he plays the Giants and then Unleash the Hounds is lethal. So that's actually pretty smart from Noblord. Just goes face, and it's like if your opponent plays minions, you win, and if your opponent doesn't play minions, like that means you're ahead.
Yeah.
But Luhu can't afford to play around.
Like some sort of like. I don't know.
Taunt minion. Like a taunt. Well, he only has 0 mana now, but
yeah. Okay. Crackling Razormaw doesn't do anything, and I guess Grime's Tree Informant gives you another card, but that's just going to be the Unleash the Hounds. That's going to be the face damage, and that's going to be Noblord taking it with his Face Hunter here.
Nice.
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 I mean,
smart,
we didn't see. We didn't see. Me am smart. Yup.
Exactly.
Not to say that that Noblord is not a smart player. He's definitely played this matchup very well. We're just going along with the memes.
Yeah, the Smork meme. I mean, you know, I'll come clean. I'm an aggro player.
I mean, so am I. I enjoy making proactive plays.
Yeah, killing your opponent. It's a good time. Just hitting the button.
I enjoy just pressing the button.
Yeah, just pressing the button and watching your opponent's life total decrease.
All right, so Noblord has the Warlock deck left. Luhu still has his Hunter and his Warrior deck. So if you're Luhu, what deck are you running against this Warlock deck now that you know? If it's
Taunt Warrior, you play the Warrior, right?
Yeah.
You're assuming Zoo. He could be playing Handlock or something, but I feel like
no, this is Pirates.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I
Pirates
think you
is-
just mull everyone's just going for the full mull. All
Yeah.
right. And it's just
Oh,
significantly
he
better
runs the
starts for both of them. I don't know
Lakari
if I want
Fellhounds.
Yeah, I think my only problem is the Malkazar's imp on 1 without any discards
I
until
think you
like
have to, just as a body.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you're Zoo, right? You need things on the board.
Do you upgrade on turn 1 as Luhu?
You might have to, because your entire hand is like weapon synergy. So you could go like
Yeah.
upgrade into Raider, into coin the 4-drop or frothing.
I mean, the other thing is that you have access to is you have coin Dread Corsair,
Yeah, exactly.
which is it's not the greatest, but it's still pretty good.
Oh, he's choosing to use the coin here, so it looks like he might coin out the Raider.
Yeah. I mean, that still seems a little interesting to me. I still feel like the weapon on 1 is probably a little better, but he definitely wants the patches early.
Yeah, I feel like the problem with this line, right, is that it messes up your curve just a little bit.
Firefly.
That's really good here. It seems like
Yeah.
make a couple of 1/2s, go wide.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing about 1/2s is that I think they're the most obnoxious 1-drops because most of the time you're expecting 1-drops to have 1 HP. So
Yeah.
like 1/2s are like just on the cusp to the point where you're just like, I guess I can whirlwind them. They're down to 1 health, which means I can play like a ghoul to go along with it, but it's still just obnoxious enough of a health. Like I know there's like 1/3s and those are like harder to remove, but usually you're using 2 mana to remove them, right?
Yeah.
But like the 1/2s are just like just in between, and because of that, it's obnoxious.
Definitely. So it looks like we're seeing a Councilman here. Maybe like Councilman double trade. Because how does a Pirate Warrior deal with the Councilman on turn 3, right? Without a
Yeah.
board. So
I mean, the best thing that he can do is play the Frothing Berserker here.
Yeah. Like it's pretty strong, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be strong enough.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I mean, I agree. Ooh.
Direwolf here looks pretty strong. Yeah, he just does
Oh, come
this
on,
and
man.
gets the easy trade.
What's up with that ordering?
No, that's right. Because you don't want the Juggalo to
Oh,
hit
right.
Frothing, because then your Councilman gets wrecked.
Yeah. The only problem is now is that he's looking at a hand of, do I play the Fellhound or do I play the Doom Guard?
It's got to be the Fellhound, right? Because taunts are OP against pirates.
Yeah. And they're cheating. I can't smork.
Yeah, taunt is cheat.
Coming from 2 aggro players, taunt is cheating.
So he chooses to trade the Knife Juggler in. Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, this is definitely a very good play from Knopfler
yeah.
here. Like, it's going to be very hard for Luhu to come back from this. Like, not even Arcanite Reaper. Like, he's going to have to take at least 12 to the face in order to continue clearing this board, and that's too much damage.
So the main thing it seemed like is if Luhu had hit the axe this game, his hand would have been nuts, but he didn't. And that kind of that happens with this deck, right?
Here?
Upgrade. He could like upgrade, get something on the board.
Naga?
I like the Arcanite Reaper.
Yeah, the Arcanite Reaper is definitely a little better here than the upgrade.
Yeah, I mean there isn't very many good plays here though, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, and he draws into another taunt minion.
It's almost lethal here. I think it's 1 off. Or it might just be lethal, I'm not sure.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's a little bit off.
Yeah, it's a little bit off, but like Luhu has to use his life total in order to trade here, and he's got a handful of pirates that just don't do anything, and Luhu's just going to concede here as he can't figure out anything else. Gobbler is going to be the straight 3-0 sweep winner.